we haven't really spoke, have we, about any more details than that?
No.
But that's obviously, and you can perhaps talk a little bit about that.
Well, there might be socials and stuff showing up, but I think they can join the raid chat, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can be general.
I'm a social. I can see raid chat.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. What's up, guys?
Hello.
Just give people a few minutes to come in.
Yeah, there's still a few minutes left till 8.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
I have visual confirmation on chat.
Nice.
Just come out of the bedroom, like scratching his bum. So, he's awake now.
No.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi,
Jack.
Jack.
Hello, Jack. Good sleep, mate.
Jack, have you just woken up scratching your ass?
Yes, actually, yes.
Although I did not see any scratching, I'm gonna have to remedy this later.
Just give people a few more minutes.
I've been expecting.
Hope everyone's doing okay.
Hello.
Hi, mate.
Hey.
You sound better, Akah.
I am, thank you, yes. I get the odd coughing fit, but I'm well now, for sure. Even though I'm still testing positive, I feel absolutely fine.
Cool.
You will test positive for a few weeks after infection, I think, right?
That's ridiculous. It's crazy. But I feel fine, though, which is important.
Yeah. Fuck the rest. Well, at least we just had to be symptom-free and we had to go to work. Even though we tested positive.
So in the NHS, I need to have 2 negative tests in a row. Otherwise, I need to work from home. So hopefully I'll be okay.
Stuff like that makes me extra nervous now that I'm actually gonna go out, like, traveling a bit. There's risks out there.
There are indeed.
Yeah, sharks in Egypt, shootings in Denmark.
Well,
COVID all over the place.
Thinking about COVID, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was joking a little bit.
The biggest risk, except for COVID, would be like moose along the road back home. So yeah, or reindeer. You don't want to crash with either.
Depends how big your car is.
Well, they're big. Like moose are big.
Yeah, I know.
Not everyone drives trucks, too.
No.
Or bears. There's actually been there's been a few bears, you know.
A moose can destroy a truck as well, Mark.
Yeah.
Hit one of those with 80 kilometers an hour.
Probably not the driver, though.
No. That's a problem with moose because you hit them on the legs, then they lay down on the front of the car and go in through your windscreen.
Oh dear.
I noticed that with people
It's
when I
quite
run them
graphic.
over on the bus.
Can you upgrade your windscreen wipers then to get them away from the front screen?
Yeah, a few stronger ones.
Mount, Vic not able to make it tonight, no?
No, he's working tonight.
Okay.
I think he did sign an absent, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I just didn't know if it's some people were. Yeah, obviously we're kind of wrapping things up, but I didn't know if he could jump in. But that's fine. We'll start in a minute. Okay. I think I should just start. People can join if they want in a bit. That's fine. I think it's a guild meeting, but really it's to sort of just go through the announcement that I put up, thinking behind it, messages for everyone, and just a few bits of information and news from a few different people going forwards. I think for me, firstly, I just want to say thanks everyone for coming tonight, and thanks everyone for all your great efforts over weeks, months, years. Some of you years since back in Classic, where we played together in Dark Brotherhood. Some of you, and it's been brilliant. It's been brilliant. It's been wonderful. You're great people. In a time where the world is just a crazy place, to be able to chat to all of you guys from across the world, it's been wonderful. And you've all shown to be great people, interesting, fun, genuine, and that's the treat of online games, isn't it? That we can all come together in a way to play a computer game and have fun and banter and joke and become friends over a long period of time. So thank you all for your contributions to the guild, to raiding, to showing up, to efforts that you've put in, respecs, resources for the guild, helping people, everything anything and everything that people have done has been brilliant. And you're all great people, and you all deserve great things going forwards. I think for me, wrapping up now and finding and feeling so tired and burnt out, and that's not anyone's fault. That's the burden of leading for a long time, pressures of real life. As we all know, everyone here has had the odd real life issue that's got in the way, and of course real life comes first. For me, it's probably mounted up and been too much, and I feel that's probably why I can't play in Lich King. It's for me, I need that break, I need that time away, and it'll be good for me. And as some of you here, we've got some people who've moved on, who've jumped in the channel, and real life comes first, and that's just how it goes. So from me personally, thank you all. It truly has been brilliant, and as a raiding guild, we will stop in TBC now. We know some people are moving on. We've seen a few posts put on the Discord. Some of our greatest servants, people like Dots, who has been an officer and been with us since Dark Brotherhood, he's moving on, and it makes sense. And that's why we told you all now, so that you can find a new home if you need to embed yourself in a new team, so that you can do what you need to do for Lich King, go and kill Arthas and however you want to do that. So we wanted to be fair. We wanted to give people enough time to do that. At the same time, we wanted to push somewhere, so we kept it for as long as we could. But with all those guilds leaving the server, Consang and Titans, Clownwagon, Spire, others, I just felt like everyone needed time to find that new home if they needed to. And which is why we put the announcement out when we did. I'm sorry that we never got to finish Sunwell as a team. I felt that we could have done it if we hadn't had the little roster issues and bits and bobs that cropped up along the way. That's no one's fault. But just the way that it came together, I think we were unlucky around that. And I think, give it a bit more time, I think we would have done it. But we didn't. We got close. But it was good. And we made a good effort in Sunwell. And it was still enjoyable. It was hard at times, but it was enjoyable. I think for me, not finishing it isn't a failure, because I still got to, like I say, play with you guys for so long, which was a wonderful thing. Now I know a number of people are kind of got plans to move on. Some people perhaps haven't. I've got a couple of people who are going to do some discussions later, and I'll do some final wrap-ups before that. But just before I hand over to other people, I wanted to just go through those of you who are here and just acknowledge all of you for how great you've been. I'm just going to go down the list because it's easier for me alphabetically. And the first person's Angela, and great nickname. Of course, everyone's got great nicknames in this guild. We know how it all happens. We gave you the name Angela. I think that's probably the highlight for me. Angela is a great name. It's not your actual name, but it's a good name. And you've come in late for Sunwell. We needed a mage, and one night, and you were just looking for a guild, so we grabbed you that there and then. I think you were in Sunwell within about 10 minutes, and you've done well. And thank you. Yeah, Apu. Again, another nickname. That's not your name, but Apu. Again, it's another good one. And we've grown to love you, Apu, over a long time. And again, that nickname is stuck. And I think Dots gives a lot of people these nicknames actually. So credit to Dots for some of that. But thanks for being a great servant for so long, Apu, being one of our top hunters, and the effort that you've put into our raids and the banter that you've brought has been wonderful. Thank you.
Can I just say before you move on, big thanks to Jeff as well, who's been an integral part of our raiding team. Thanks, Jeff.
I'll let him know. I'll let him know.
Sorry, I interrupted you, Akah.
It's okay. I was eating some apple. Aeros. Big Bear Aeros. When we recruited Aeros, he was DPS feral behind Try. And I said to him, you might not get to tank because we got this stable tank team. And suddenly, you got thrust into that main tank spot, really, in terms of the feral threat and the position that you had. And you really embraced that, Aeros, and you've done a great job. Been a real cornerstone of the guild, and dignified, and never causing drama, no issues. So thank you. It's been wonderful. Belgium, next on the list. Belgium Neff, you guys have joined. It took a bit longer to get you, Belgium, didn't it? So we had to. Zarafa did a great job schmoozing up Neff to continue that press to get you over. But you come in, blown our hunters away. Let's be fair, with great effort every single time. It's been brilliant having you here. And again, I think it made our hunters pull up their socks a bit and get cracking. So thank you for that, and thank you for joining us and putting in the effort that you have.
Can I just say as well, there's one hunter he didn't outdo, and that's me. Just putting that out there, Belg, you've still got to beat me. Just saying.
Yeah, thank you. And too bad I joined that late.
It's been good though. Yeah, number 2 hunter. Thank you. Cell came in, and what I remember about Cell, he was willing to be our arms warrior, which is a thankless task, and he even spec'd kebab, which is a spec that if you're not a warrior or a Reddit warrior, you won't have a clue what I'm talking about. But he tried it. He did what he needed to do for the guild. And I appreciate that, Cell. And you put your effort in. And some fights, you're beating Smashy. I mean, question marks towards Smashy. But, you really put the effort in that arm spec, and it's been brilliant having you in the team. You took that role, and that support role, you really played it to its strengths, and it's been valuable. So thank you, Sal. And I've just seen in guild chat the 4%. What was his nickname? Not kebab. Good point, Dots.
Should have gone for the kebab.
We should, shouldn't we? That's a good one. Okay, next, Chak. I've got loads to say to Chak. Chak's been with us for a very long time, back in Dark Brotherhood. Chak main tanked with me through Nax. We smashed it. And Chak is the best tank that I've ever met. He's just a tank through and through, but he finds a way to pump damage and be a great player in amongst all of that as well. And I can only just say thanks to Chak for being such a top man, knowledgeable, and bringing that that stern but level head to all that we've done. Thank you, Jack.
And thank you, Akah. Thank you for creating this guild, and so we could kill all these 25-man bosses. I'm very happy about that.
Cheers. Sim's one of our current officers, but Sim has also been with us since way back in Dark Brotherhood, and Sim is just a wonderful person who brings stability, a different perspective, and honesty. One of our few women, of course, which has been, absolutely rock solid, and I think testament to Sim's, ability to bring her opinion and feel like part of the team and part of the leadership team. Sim's had a huge part to play across the years of supporting with healing leadership and guild leadership ultimately, which I'll come on to later. So how I feel about your contribution, Sim. It's been brilliant. All the officers, and you're one of them, and that's been brilliant. Thank you. Dots, crazy Dots. I love you, Dots. You've been brilliant. You've been with us since the start again, all the way through. Dots was one of our founding officers for Focus, and he put in loads of time and effort into this guild. He's always been there. One of our top players by far. He's never once flinched in terms of that input. An absolute top man. And I know you've already found a new home, and they're lucky to have you, Dots. They really are. You've been a wonderful servant to our guild, and thanks for sticking it out to the very last day. I truly appreciate that, Dots. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a really good time from way back in Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, it's really sad we are feeling like this, but I hope, you also find your peace and, whatever you're looking for. Outside the game now.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Sentenced.
All right. So you're staying on the server?
Yeah, I'm staying on the server. So, but it's also maybe a good time to leave the guild now at this point. So, but I'm still on the server, and if you need something, you can just whisper me or throw a message on Discord.
Just 50 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. 50G, absolutely. No, cheers, Dots. And I guess like some of the other names already here, with us all that way through Dark Brotherhood, an absolute, reliable, solid ninja puller. We love you, Enlay. The amount of times, the nonsense that you've come out with, the trolling that you've done, but it's all been funny, and you've really shown that you care, Enlay, and you've always been around, and that's been brilliant. And thank you for what you've brought to the team. Best ninja puller, for sure. Somehow, just the other day, even on Brutalis, you somehow managed to fail the RP and got knocked into him and got killed. I don't even know how that's possible, but you managed. So awesome, Enlay. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Helg, again, one of our hunters, fantastic. I think a lot of where I feel like I remember our hunters was on our Vash progression, which was tough, but we killed Vash, and we had such a great Vash kill when we actually did it. It was wonderful, a really good kill that was just unbelievable. So, and I think Helg, you're a big part of that. And you've grown really, Helg, and what I've really appreciated was your flexibility, your total willingness to jump on whatever we need. No drama, no issue. You just do it, and that's been brilliant. And been a wonderful servant to the guild as well, Helg. Thank you for that. Hells, recent return, quit many times, but we still love you, Hells.
He just said
it's been great.
Yeah, he said to me in private message, he just wants you to say wanker and then move on.
Okay. I don't generally swear, but if that's what he wants,
can I do it?
Are you just saying that?
I'll do it. No problem. I'll do it.
Go on, Z.
Hells. So when you left the guild, mate, you let us down massively, and I mean massively. Not because you're a good player, just because we needed your class. You're an absolute shit player, mate, and a wanker. and a wanker. Plus, being English doesn't help in my books. But when you came back, you know, there was a little glint in my eyes that I was able to bully you again, and it was, you know, it was good having you back, mate. And yeah, you're not that great a healer. You never will be. If you need any help on that, just come to me or Malk, mate, and we'll sort you out.
Somewhere
Go
in
fuck
that
yourself.
was
I love you. I love you. Hells.
Somewhere hidden very well.
I love you, Hells. You know, mate. I'm your mate.
It's their shared love language.
I heard he's class in the middle of that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a
I don't
Sorry,
think I
carry
could.
on. Carry on.
I could,
Akah, but you do
yeah,
that.
I couldn't have done a better job than that, really, Hell. So I think Z sums it up nicely. Pockets. It's great that you're back, actually, Pockets. And obviously, we grabbed you the other day for a raid, and it was kind of weird that you'd been away for a while, but then you just slotted back in. And I guess you and the other guys from Wet Wipe, you know, I'll come on to them later. I think you're the first one. You know, you guys as a group have been great for the guild. You know, you came in and filled some gaps that we had in the team, and you just slotted right in and jumped in with the banter and all of that. I think you guys are looking to, you know, go forwards into Lich King, and I wish you all the best with that. So thank you, Pockets.
Oh, thank you.
Lightsong, I guess similar to Aros, really. Lightsong, you know, we recruited you in as a feral. It's like it repeated itself, didn't it? You know, where we said that you'd be mostly DPS, and then suddenly, well, it wasn't that sudden. We did have a discussion, didn't we, about like kind of swapping our tank team around, and you came into that main tank team, and again, you know, you really took to that role and been a big part of our team. And you know, I want to thank you for that, because again, tanking, I know it's tough. It's a pressure. It's one of the highest pressures, you know, in a team, and you and Aros and Chak have done so well with that. So thanks, Lightsong. I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, we had a great tanking team as well. You know, Iris and Czech were there for me when I needed advice and stuff. So that really helped. And I really loved to be able to tank for you guys. I really had a great time here. And yeah, just a great bunch of people here, good atmosphere. And also I really appreciate your leadership from all the officers. And this wrap-up session, it really shows for it. So well done.
Cheers, Lightsong. That's good of you. Lork, our one-time super sub, become regular, flexible man, super fill every slot. Lork, you know, what I will say, Lork, is, and this is a compliment to you for sure, when people see you in action, people message me, and Lork good. He's a great player. And I think really that's probably the best wrap-up comment I can give. You know, so many people have noticed that you're a great player, and your flexibility for the guild and willingness to jump in when we needed you has been brilliant. Thank you for that.
Thanks, Akah.
I just want to go on record, Lork, and just say that you are the best prop warrior tank I've ever seen. Akah? just putting that out there.
Yeah,
just
I'd have to agree with that.
Just have to put that out there.
Yeah. Very good. Luke, big cannon, here he is. I guess, Luke, for me, it's the banter and the sort of embracing the Moonkin. I think, I don't know what it is, but there seems to be something special about people who play Moonkins. I don't know why, but there's obviously a kind of a special type of person who plays that and is able to embrace the banter and memes that come with that. And you know, you brought a lot of fun to the raids, and like I said to Pockets, you know, you guys that came in from Wet Wipe have been brilliant. So you know, thanks for your contribution over the time with us.
No problem. Cheers. It's a special type of shit player that plays Moonkin.
Right, okay.
I think it's something that happens when you have 3 warlocks worshipping you continuously over months.
Yeah, that's just what it is. Like,
if it was a shit class, Hells would have played it, mate. So don't worry.
hate you when you're there, but miss you when you're not.
Oh, absolutely.
I still remember my one raid as a Moonkin. I absolutely sucked.
You did one raid for Moonkin?
Yeah, you done great on this SSC. You done great, mate. You're a bit
Nice.
behind in the gear. I remember that. You
I
done
hope the
great.
logs are no longer available.
Okay, Maya. Well, Maya. Obviously, Maya. My wife, and what people don't probably know about what Maya does, although you might get a sense, but managing the guild bank is quite a big time investment. And I think all the way through from Dark Brotherhood to now, the amount of stuff that she's put on the auction house to sell, to make money for the guild, the potions that are crafted, the management of gems and resources and stuff. It's quite a... There's an ice cream truck going by in the background, but it's a big time investment, and she's put that in for years now. She she's really has put in a big effort, and people won't be aware of perhaps just how hard she's worked on that, but she really has, and it's provided a lot for the guild. And I just want everyone to acknowledge that.
I think she's the best banker I've ever seen in WoW, actually, like for a guild.
I totally agree.
Maya, apart from being the banker, I just overall just wanted to say that thanks for being my sounding board for X amount of years. It's been emotional, and just thanks for always being there. It's been really good.
We've tried, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's been a good ride.
I was going to say banker. I never meant to say wanker, did I?
Moolicious is in the chat today. Moo was our absolute top druid from Dark Brotherhood, and he was with us all the way through Nax into TBC. Obviously, stuff happened, and he kind of dropped out, I think, in SSC. But and Lord Tommy as well. Moo, sending my best wishes. But obviously, we've got Mossa now. Mossa's the big man when it comes to the Resto Druid. But Moo, you definitely missed. We've had people come in. We've had Pockets. We had Asterios. We got Mossa. But Moo, you're absolutely unbelievably knowledgeable about healing. And I just remember some of the stuff that you used to type about that was ridiculous. Your knowledge.
All lies.
All lies. It just made it up as you went along. But you pumped out the numbers, though, for sure. So thanks, Moo.
Yeah, cheers, Akah.
And Mossa's next in the list, obviously. Mossa, you're the new king of druids, I have to say that. But thanks for coming back and joining us, Mossa. Obviously, we played, you were a rogue, obviously, in Classic, and switching over to the druid, and you came into the team, and, you've been a massive core part of our healing group. So thank you for that, and thanks for being flexible with what our needs are as well.
Yeah, and thank you, Akah, for everything you guys have done for the guild and for us. So thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Neff next. I love Neff because Neff, and you guys probably don't realise, but Neff is so selfless for the guild. Asking about respecking for the raid's needs. Into Affliction, back out again. Totally flexible and willing to support the guild as much as possible, and it hasn't been missed, Neff. Even though you and Belg have only been with us a kind of short a while, your contribution and efforts have been massively noted, and we've been a better guild for having you two in here. You're friendly, your attitude's been brilliant, and it has been wonderful having you in our team, Neff. And again, one of our super women. We've had some of the best women in the server in our guild, I would say, hands down.
Also, clearly the best warlock.
Clearly.
Miles in front of Dots, I will say. And in terms of being a superwoman, I would say that she's just behind Hellzone in that department.
Oh, Hell's on the end of it here tonight, but yeah.
I've been picked on.
But yeah, Neff, honestly, thanks for all of your amazing efforts. It's been brilliant. Sam, I think last in the team, but noticed just quickly how great a player you are, and I had a number of comments about that, and you just slotted straight in, and again, just that sort of doing what the guild needs, no drama, no issue, just come straight in, doing what we need, and that's been brilliant. Again, I think you're part of the wet wipe lot, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's because of that necklace he's got. It's this.
It's that necklace, yeah. It makes him OP, obviously.
Guys, this is meant to be a nice farewell. Don't get me started on that prick.
Yeah, I
He needs
mean,
his keyboard.
yeah, he does. I mean, that is a raid I will never forget. Those of you who were in there, probably the most memorable but worst raid ever.
Of
That
all
ended
time.
in Safo rage quitting, but on comms, smashing his keyboard to bits before we disbanded. Truly a wonderful experience that won't be forgotten.
Were you streaming, Maya? Was Maya there? I need to. Oh no!
That is one I didn't stream. I wish I had.
Pretty sure I have it.
Malt's got it though.
Oh,
Yeah,
Malt's
Malt's
got
got
the
it.
seal in there, yeah.
Guys,
Yeah, Mel,
fuck you. He
treat us
hasn't
to that
even he hasn't even gone to me yet. Fuck you guys. And fuck you, Sam.
So yeah, thanks for the necklace, Raphael, and thanks to everyone else. It's been a short ride, but it's been a good guild to be a part of. For a short
Thank
time.
you. Malk, you're next. My first thought is Malk rolls. Thanks for that, Zarafo. We all know if we need to roll 100, we get Malk to do it. But actually, again, Malk's another one of the people who, with Vic, been with us all the way back in Dark Rubberhead, way back in Molten Core, and known you for years now. Malk, it's crazy when you think about it. Again, super loyal, regular, great player, always here. No drama, and it's that people like you are the core and the backbone of guilds. Those of you who have been here for so long, you want people like you in the guild, and your efforts and kind of level-headed attitude, Malk, have been great. And it's been wonderful having you with us, obviously pumping on the Warrior Classic and then suddenly healing in TBC. It's been great, and you've been shown to be great at both as well. Thank you, Malk.
Yeah, thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing you in Ulduway again when your break's over.
Cheers. Shadow Kitten. Shadow, it's been great. You came in and really took that Shadow Priest spot, and I cannot. You won't realise how much drama we had with our Shadow Priests in Classic. We went through like 8 over time. It was, I don't know, our Shadow Priest curse was just, even Mana Chain, who's not here tonight, by the way, up and down. But Shadow, you've been our first Shadow Priest who I think I can safely say has been a regular, solid Shadow Priest. And that in itself is a huge treat
Never
for us.
gone on a break.
Exactly. So you've pumped, your numbers have been great. You've always put in the effort. You've always showed up, Shadow, and it's been great having you part of our team as well. And again, I know you guys are in Wet Wiper looking to kind of go forwards, and I wish you guys all the best over there. You're a great group, and I'm sure it will go well for you over there.
Cheers.
Schmerlik, I think what surprised me about you, Schmerlik, is just the crazy pumping that you do. You're just like a damage machine. And similarly to the other guys, you came in. I think you came in as a bit of a group or around the same sort of time, and you really massively supported our group when we went through that tough roster time. You guys came in and just found your feet, and again, there's no drama. Great player, high effort all the time. Like what I notice is you're consistently at the top, so you put that level of effort in every single time. You never drop off, and even recently, I'm like Muri, you were happy to bring your lock in. And to be that person who's you want that person, there's no drama but high performer. You want people like you in the guild, Schmelik. It's been brilliant. I think Luke might be making a comment there, but you still have to press them. You have to press them to actually perform. Schmelik, it's been great having you part of the team.
Well played, mate. Must be hard pressing them 2 buttons.
I think Schmelik's just put in the chat there. Cheers, Schmelik. Shimer's in the chat actually next. Hello.
Hey, mate.
Hey. Shimer's is our go-to guy to fill spots, as we've seen. Always been wonderfully skilled at telling us different tactics, better loot systems, better BIS ideas for people. But we've always loved
Jack as well with his logs.
we've always loved that. Your honesty, Shimers, and your desire to improve things has always been there, even way back in, again, Dark Brotherhood. And I know you haven't really raided with us all that much in TBC, but it's felt like you've been it's like your second home. It's been great having you join us when you can. Fill the numbers, and you've always performed when you've joined us as well. And we'll come on to it later, but I know refugee camp looking to go forward into Lich King, and I'll come back to that in a bit. But I just wanted to say thanks, Schumers, for being that person, for filling in, for sticking with us.
So anybody see?
Never leave you guys. Like I kind of left the guild, but I couldn't never leave you. So I've always sticked around you. So yeah, and also thank you.
Cheers, mate. Next is Smith. Smith is our absolute best rep Pally EU for sure. Yeah, Smith he's stepped in to be an officer, guys, and I've tried to bribe Smith many times to get him into the team because he's a leader. He's got great views, level head. Smith is someone who snarky remarks. Yeah, he's got the wit for sure. He's an absolute top guy, Smith, and having you in our team again, as I was saying earlier, people, you want a guild full of Smiths. That's what you want. A performer, no drama. Really level-headed, regular, great guy, and he's recently stepped up to help support us in these last few weeks. And as I could say so much more. All the officers, but for Smith, it's been brilliant that you've been supporting with that. Thank you. I do really appreciate it.
No, thank you, and thank you to everyone else as well. Well, this obviously doesn't happen without 25 plus people.
Yeah, for sure. 3 original Pallas. Yeah, you're right, Sim. The three Musketeers, Chak, Sim, and Smith are still here, which is wonderful. But yeah, your efforts are massively appreciated, Smith. Next is Smashy. And Smashy, I guess I've got a special thanks to Smashy because Smashy, he stepped up to lead when I wasn't here. And Smashy was the guy who took you through Black Temple and Hyjal and early Sunwell. And actually has to be acknowledged that, raid leading is by far, guys, the most draining, challenging, difficult role to have in a guild because so much sits on your shoulders and you get help from others. You ultimately, a raid success falls on your shoulders, and for Smashy to pick that up when I was away was massive, and it helped keep things ticking over. And so shitty, I mean, that's harsh, but yeah, so awesome for sure. Ross and Smashy, we've spoken about this before. It's something that we talk about often, and people don't really truly appreciate unless you've done raid leading before the burden of that. And to share that with you has been wonderful. Thank you very much, Smashy.
That's very kind words. Thanks, guys. Thanks everyone for doing and being very kind when I stepped in. And thank you, Akah, of course, for leading, and all the other officers doing a fantastic job. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Great. Tombstone, again, someone who we had that long time together in Dark Brotherhood, and we had that break for TBC, and you've come back, and it's kind of just slotted straight back in. You've been with us kind of in spirit for a long time, and you're here at the end, and that's nice and wonderful that you're able to be here. Thanks for coming back to us too. I think possibly the best enchanter on the server. Don't want to cause any controversy, but always seeing your shouts. But yeah, cheers, Toon. Oh, 2 more. Zerafo. People won't know this, but Zerafo is a bit of a hothead. And you'll never guess that.
Really?
But outside of that, he is by far the most, loyal, reliable, caring guy for this guild. He's supported it from the start. The original team that we put together, me and Try and Zarafo and Dots, and Zarafo's still here, and he cares so much about the guild that he has the odd meltdown. But actually, what it means is he just cares. He's loved the guild. He's always been pro guild. He's wanted success for everyone. He went out of his way to support people who were joining the guild and were undergeared. If you needed someone to take you somewhere, Zarafo would have the time for that. And it's that dedication to making sure that we could raid, make sure that the guild could function. You know, you want an officer like Zarafo, that passion that comes from that. You know, whatever you say about anything else, you need someone like Zarafo to support recruitment. That energy and fun that he brings, you need that, and the guild has benefited from that. So thank you, Zarafo, for all your efforts. It's been absolutely brilliant. Yeah.
And the
slave labor.
And the bending over backwards to make all the raids, even though you're actually working, but not.
And thanks for breaking all the keyboards for us.
And getting
Also,
drunk
thanks
as well.
for showing those hunters how to play.
Yeah.
Got to beat me on a log before you can show me how to play, bro.
Okay. But thanks, Zarafo. It's been massive.
You better be trying and not AFK taking a pee or something.
Fetching vodka.
Easier.
Easier.
Last one on the list is Zui. Zui, the man of a million alts. You know, again, like some of our other guys here, you know, so flexible, so willing to support the raids, to make sure that we can function, to just have no drama about what you need to do, you know, to bring your characters that we need and play them well, all the different characters that you've got. And, you know, it's been a long ride, and you've been really supportive of that. And I want to thank that flexibility, Zoo. You know, you've been what we need for a long time. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're a shit shaman.
Sharp jealous.
Okay.
Didn't you have a bike accident once and you still came home and raided?
What was that?
Didn't you have a motorbike accident as well and still came home and raided?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dedication. That.
Yeah, I crashed last July, so I was playing one-handed whilst I think I was healing on the charm at the time for you.
That reminds me of Mana when he figured out the renew healing in sort of Nax and back in Classic, because he was healing with one hand, and that's how he figured out how great renew was and got everyone to do it.
Yeah, man. And of course, Morton's speeding ticket. We miss him.
Yeah, Morton speeding ticket. Okay. So look, you know, it's wrapped up kind of fast, guys. It wasn't perhaps the ideal. The heights of, you know, pre-nerf Vash and getting the best Vash kill on the server, I want to just say, we had that for that phase. You know, and we should recognise that.
We still have it.
We do. Champions. You know, and whilst we couldn't finish everything off, I'm so glad that we were all together and the journey that we've been on and the fun. But I guess for some of you, it's staying into Lich King and going forwards, and some people are moving on to other guilds, and that's fine. What's going to happen with Focus? Now, I did allude to this in the announcement. So Sim has very kindly agreed to take over leadership of the guild. So Sim will go forwards into Lich King with Focus. Now, it's not going to be, to my knowledge, a 25-man raiding guild of any description. It's going to be slightly more casual and 10-man focus, but I will pass it over to Sim to speak about that in a minute. Some of you have already messaged Sim, and a few people have been talking in the background about that. So that's going to be here as an option if you want to keep a guild like a social character. Equally, the Discord, I want it to stay active. I think we've built a nice community here, and I'll be keeping in touch with people through there. So I know that I'm gonna, and Maya will handle the guild bank over to Sim as well. So Sim will take leadership of Focus going forwards. So as I say, we'll hand it over to Sim in a minute. Also, I want to say that I did have message from Schumer's at one point about certain refugee camp could be looking for recruits as well. So if you were interested in that, do message Schumer's, maybe have a chat with him. I'm sure he'd be willing to chat to you about that. You know, he's a great guy. He'll have lots of ideas about your BIS lists and rotations as well to support you with that. But do message him about that if you want. So, like I said, a few guys will be moving on. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the Wet Wipe guys are going to have a go at their own thing again, which is cool. And I hope that works out well for you guys. People are staying in focus with Sim. Again, hope that goes really well. For those moving on, again, hope and wish all the best for you into Lich King. But I just want to say, you know, again, before I kind of hand over to Sim, it's been wonderful, particularly those of you who have played with since Dark Brotherhood. You know, it's been years. But even those of you who have got to know more recently, I've had fun. It's been stressful at times, but it's been worth it. And yeah, love to all.
That was lovely. Thank you.
Yeah, that sounded really
Thanks,
nice.
found
Thanks, Akah. You've done a great job.
Not just Akah, guys. Everybody's done a good job. You know, just overall, we are where we are because of you guys. Just remember that.
Yeah.
It's a team effort.
It absolutely is, for sure.
But
Okay.
it might be the best send off ever from Akah, so that was really nice, I think.
So, on that note, Sim, are you happy to perhaps just talk a little bit about your vision then?
Yeah. First of all, like, I know most of us were sort of set to do the 25-man raiding thing, and unfortunately that's not going to work with what we have. So if any of you are looking for a 25-man guild, I'm happy to help where I can, and I'm gonna make a post on the Realm Discord officer channel that we've stopped raiding for now, and also that we won't be doing 25-man in Lich King. So if any of you are looking for like specific sort of classes or things you want to do, just send me a DM and I'll put your name in there and the class and ask if anyone is looking for that. Because I mean, we're a bunch of great players, and I really want to see you all get to do the things you want to do in game, because that's what's most fun when you get to play the things you want to play. So yeah, keep that in mind if you're looking for a 25-man guild. I'm just thinking of what to say here. Yeah, the first plan was kind of to stay as a social guild and mainly focus on that and keep it as a social platform. But there is some interest for 10-man raiding, so with that in mind, we're gonna try to get a 10-man raiding team going. And if you're interested in that, you can DM either me or Enlay. So yeah, I think we haven't really made any big plans for it yet. It's in the works, and hopefully we'll be able to like have a bit of a meeting about it later on this week or something. It's yeah, we started planning yesterday, so yeah, not that much info yet. Does anyone have any questions?
As I said to you, Sim, I'll leave a note that I can assist in any way with whatever your guild and your 10-man teams that need. So
that would be great.
Said that to you before.
So,
and like all of you that are going to other guilds and doing other things, you're very welcome to keep socials or like alts and things in the guild and just hang out whenever you want to.
I shall stay around
kind
as
of
well
what we're
to play.
saving the guild for. It's gonna be great, Maya.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I mean, if you need anything, I don't know what alts I'm leveling, but of course that's still in the future. But whatever you need, I can assist in any way in terms of your team. So you just need to let me know. Do whatever you need.
So Sim's going to be hot on the Discord and ramping that up as well. So if anybody wants to offer any support to her as well, drop her a message.
course.
Okay. Thank you, Sim.
Can I say
Yes.
something?
Go.
When I approached with that idea that if you guys come to the situation you are now, I said that we would welcome as much as we can, because at that point we also had issues with the rooster and signups, but then magically we killed Jaden, and then some guilds fall apart, and then we got quite a lot of really great players on the realm. So unfortunately, I must say that currently we have like 40 people lined up for Wrath. So at this day, currently we cannot take any more, but as we know, we don't know when the pre-patch comes, how the summer will hit some of them, some of those guys and girls, and we'll see how we will look in pre-patch. But I will gladly fight for you guys if you will try to join. I will recommend to other officers and take you guys in our raiding team. But yeah, that's the situation currently. So see you around, I guess. We will meet each other if we stay here. I mean in the realm. So yeah, all the best for all the best to you guys.
Cheers, Shamus.
Cheers, Shamus.
Okay. So I think that is probably everything. Does anyone have anything else they want to say, announce, discuss before we wrap it up?
Hells, now's your chance, mate.
No. No. And Malk's linked his this stream from tonight as well, so you can all bookmark it, so you can watch this and play this back.
And whenever you're feeling sad, you can go listen to Akah say nice things about you.
Yeah.
Unlucky Hells, unlucky mate.
I've spent 2 years without him saying a good thing about anybody, so this is a good thing, isn't it? Joke, Akah, joke.
Oh dear.
Nah, I'm joking.
But honestly, and my final thanks go to officers past and present for your massive contributions. And Ross, I know you never took an officer spot, but raid leader spot, massively important as well. And just thanks everyone. It's been super, been amazing. And yeah, catch you around someday, maybe.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Right,
Thanks,
Akah.
guys.
Thanks,
Thank you
Akah.
very much, guys.
Been a blast playing Pacific.
Thank you.
Fun, guys.
Hope you all find what you're
Thanks
looking
for all
for.
the fun through all the playing.
I hope you all find what you're looking for, guys, and best of luck to everybody, okay?
Again, you just sound like you're in Love Island.
Yeah, I'm always in Love Island. And Sam,
You and Smith should go on Love Island, I think, Zwetha, and you make a thing.
Smith on Love Island? That would be
Smith and
interesting.
Zaratho, best couple.
Would be interesting, but not for the reasons most people would guess. He would like roast them all.
Sam,
Yeah.
I want a new keyboard. Can't play with like my V, C, and B buttons missing, so I would like a new keyboard, please.
You've got like
You barely
at
play
least
football.
99 other buttons, and all you need is what?
One and two.
Chain heal?
He was just saying before that he's been chain healing for 2 years, so yep. Now he's gonna be bubbling.
Don't worry, man. You don't need the other buttons.
Yeah. Oh, good guys. So I really do hope you find what you're looking for, and good luck to all you guys that have found a place to go. And yeah, bit emotional, guys. But yep.
We're all gonna go
You
get
guys-
drunk now.
You guys take it easy. Remember, if you ever see a bus driver, give him the middle finger.
Wait, my old man's a bus driver. Can I do that to my old man every time I see him now?
Well, I was going to say, it better be your old man. You're jobless. You can't afford to get on the bus.
Yeah, no. I know. It lets me on for free though. But if I start giving him finger every time, he might not. So I'll have to get Jeff to buy me a ticket, right?
Mate, you find a job and Jeff will be in there doing lots of things, mate.
Isn't Jeff jobless either?
Well, I hope so. Otherwise, what's he doing sat in there talking to me?
But he gonna buy you a bus ticket then?
Sells his ass. I don't know. Sells himself, I guess.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, who the hell is Jeff?
Oh, yeah, Edwards was on vacation, he missed that part.
Let's just say it's Appy's friend.
Is my special friend.
I missed the start of it, so I know the gist, but I don't know how the heck everything started. So yeah, I get your confusion.
It's one of Zarafo's friends. He introduced me to him.
If when in the UK, if you don't search for and have proof, if you don't search for at least 40 jobs a week, then Jeff's the guy that sticks on the gimp mask and whips out the chains. That's what happens.
So he sticks the mask on you, I guess, not himself, because that would be strange.
Well.
Oh yeah, but on you it's perfectly normal.
Jeff does not care.
Jeff does.
But I mean, if he's gonna punish you for not searching enough, he has to like put a mask on you instead of himself, because that's a strange power balance.
When I into kink shaming, Jeff might like that sort of thing.
True.
Get that.
He might have the wrong job.
I'm gonna miss you guys. This banter's so fun.
Get that man a raid spot. I'm gonna miss Jeff more, to be honest.
Sure, I'll miss you too, mate.
Oh God. Right.
Yeah, I would get drunk if I wouldn't have to work tomorrow.
Sorry, mate. Shame it's Monday.
Yeah.
But we can
almost Friday out.
We can get drunk together Friday. We don't have to race, so.
Yeah, should have had this meeting on Friday. Could have, gotten
But
wasted.
people can't come on Fridays.
Yeah, you've seen Friday sign up.
We'd be like 10 people here if it was Friday.
Sim, you need to start social raiding. Just on Discord without the game.
Yep.
I have actually just reached out to Bands to see if he'll pop in and say hello, but there's a lot of people in here, so he might not join the chat, but...
He will be scared.
Yeah.
That's a reason to keep the guild just there, to like have an
For all his
archive of Bands
characters,
as
yeah.
characters.
I will link him the video though, and if he doesn't come into the chat, at least we've heard, he's heard us talk about him as well.
Yeah.
Because Bands was crazy, he was with us for a long time. He didn't have just like 10 hunters, he had like 10,000 hunters.
Benz is here. Hey, Benz.
Hey, Dot.
Hey!
Hello, Benz.
Hey, Benz.
Hey, Focus.
The world is upside down, I just became guildmaster.
What? But you're way too nice to be a guildmaster.
Don't tell them. Don't out my secrets.
So Malk's put up a video so you can watch this when you get some time, Bands, but Akah's praised everybody tonight, so we can give you some praise as well, because you were with us for absolutely ages, and then you just had enough of playing hunters, and I'm not surprised because you did have like 40 of them.
27.
20, just casually, 27.
Not 40, it's for only 27, come on.
And 40 mages, I think you're getting confused for you.
And I just have to say, do you have a new headset, Bands?
Yeah.
It's that confusion when everyone sounds different.
He's a streamer now, right? So
yeah.
It's a good one.
Got the good quality stuff.
Only part-time.
Well, you can plug your channel in the chat as well so everybody can drop by and see you, but thank you as well, Bands, for the time you played with us. It was great. We've made some good friends.
It was good. Sorry I burned out a couple times. I did
Well,
what
that
I
was
could.
That's
really
fine,
a surprise.
Yeah, I think we all kind of burn out a bit now and then if we play really intensely.
Oh yeah, did I play intensely?
Just a little bit.
Oh my god. Every time one of those fucking hunters came close to me, I stress out. You can't believe how focused I was every raid.
Lucky you didn't have to compete with Zerato.
I remember dying at the entrance of Nex. Oh my god, those world buffs, man.
Oh my god.
I was
World Buffs.
crying all night.
Dots.
That was the worst.
Don't say that, Tom. Dots. I would have smashed Bands on my hunter. To be honest, I reckon I would have destroyed you, Bands.
I was just gonna say that's how you guys even came up to #1 spots because Bands wasn't here.
Oh, Bands, missed you, mate. Really have missed you.
I asked him if he was going to play
Yeah.
Raph. I don't think he wants to.
I kept my eyes a little bit on the YouTube stream as well. I just couldn't come back. I just couldn't. I was so done.
You were a cracking player. Well, still are a cracking player, I'm sure, if you came back. But it is what it is, Bands, and yeah, thanks for everything, mate.
So what are you guys gonna do?
Keep playing.
Chill out till Wrath or something?
Nope.
Yep.
Oh yeah, some people are going to other guilds, aren't they? Some are staying, some will probably level new characters.
Yeah, that's cool.
What are you playing nowadays then, Vance?
Oh, he plays horror
Red
games.
Dead Redemption mostly.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking to even do some RP. Yeah, Ben's freaking RPing.
That's not what I would have expected, I think.
I'm not there yet. I'm just educating myself right now.
That's cool.
Can you min-max and RP at the same time?
Can you have... That's the interesting thing.
Let's just say, having played pen and paper role-playing games for many, many, many years, yes, you can. You can min-max very hard and roll.
Yeah, of course. You can always just play a grapple fighter, right, and kill everything.
Exactly.
While they're down.
But it's usually more fun to roleplay when you're not min-maxing. I have a friend who loves to do like the opposite. He had a period where he played the worst character he could make in a game, and he had so much fun doing it, even though he kind of almost didn't contribute sometimes because he was so bad at stuff. But it was really fun.
Yeah, you get some really funny situations. A lot more content as well.
And make sure you pop your channel in the chat as well, though, Bands. People can keep in touch as well. But we're all going to keep the Discord, and people are welcome to stay in the Discord so they can all chat and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, cheers, guys. I'm gonna quit the guild and head off a disc now. But yeah, I'll stick around on disc. And thanks for that.
Cheers, Sam.
Cheers,
Take
man.
care.
Yeah,
See ya.
Sam.
See ya.
It's going to be sad now because we're all going to be sat here and people are going to be leaving, and it's like.
I'm pretty sure you could have done it, like, with everything you've done in Nax, in Black Temple.
Oh yeah, we were fairly close. Our very last raid ended with motor tries ended with, what was it, 3% phase 1?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could have done it.
Yeah, we could have just honestly, Bands, at this moment in time, like, you know, just roster problems, recruitment. It's just difficult, mate.
A lot of guilds have actually left the server, Bands. So Titans went,
Really?
Consang, quite a few of them. I don't know all of them, but yeah.
Bandwagon.
Yeah, they've transferred off. Where have they gone?
They went to a PvP server.
Gehenna's?
Gehenna's,
Yeah, Gehenna's. Mega Horde server.
Gehennas is like a PV server. It's like 99% horde.
Yeah, there is no alliance on it, so...
Well, they'd have fun in Wintergrasp then.
Well, they always have winter grasp then.
Yeah.
I mean, they will always control it, so it won't be any problem.
I wonder how they will balance that on some servers, winter grasp.
I imagine you can make alts just to retake Winter Grasp. You don't raid with them, don't get gear, just log in once you need to take him.
Yeah.
Like, I imagine if you're hardcore enough, that's easy to do.
Tombstone hasn't left his little rocklet. He's just been sat there on that ledge, just taking everything in.
Well, because people they know where I am, so they come to me.
I see. Selling all his enchants.
Yeah, I haven't sold any. You've been blocking my interest today.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I haven't advertised.
Well, I'm going to get myself a beer. I shall be right back.
I remember how I found focus. I was leveling, then I hadn't even thought about raiding, but I was leveling, and during that time found another guild that I think has been disbanded now. I think it was called Infinity. Raided for like months, maybe 2 with them, and honestly I really did not like it. They were very kind of inefficient, like bad. And then I figured, screw this, I better not raid than just keep kind of, I don't know, experiencing bad evenings. And then I started like going through Warcraft logs to see what the guilds really exist on the server. And I think Focus was something like third or something like that guild. The last one I figured, well, if these are not taking me, then screw this, I'm not want to play WoW anymore. And yeah, like Whispered Akah one, I don't know, Sunday I imagine, maybe Saturday it was, asking, hey, I saw that you need a feral tank. And I talked with Akah a bit. Luckily you needed a feral, so I was tanking at the time. And then I think I even started raiding right in the next lockout, like on Wednesday. And suddenly discovered that actually raiding can be fun. You're playing with good players and like proper raid leader that kind of pushes people to let's move. That was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheers.
I'm glad you didn't quit, mate.
Yep, same. It's a lot like if you find the right people to raid with, that's when it's really, really fun. If you have like people where you don't get along or you don't want to raid in the same way, it can be so bad. So yeah, it's nice when you find that sort of sweet spot of the right people who want the same thing.
Indeed.
Yeah.
By the way, Mel, there's been a request for that keyboard smashing video. If you have got it, people want to link and see it and hear it.
He's definitely got it. I tried paying him for it.
I actually said I didn't want to share it.
Is that bad?
I even offered him like 300 gold for it. He wouldn't take.
Oh, I want to hear it.
It's super bad.
Malk, I will pay you 1,000 gold for the video.
Everything you have. Give me everything you have now. No.
I'm sure if Matt wants to find me smashing up my keyboard, then he'll find it 100% believable.
Yeah, but I know where it is. It's just I haven't shared it.
Yeah, it's the only one that he's got as a private video because just that's how bad it was.
I bet it sounds like, you know, that little German kid that also smashes his keyboard.
Oh yeah.
I bet it sounds like that.
Right, are we going to wrap this up then, guys, or are we just going to sit here and keep reminiscing, or?
I guess people want to go to bed. Or, well, no, it's only 9 o'clock.
I know.
Raid doesn't end for another 53 minutes.
Exactly.
My summer holiday
I
just
can
started. I have
discern.
4 weeks now.
I mean, I want to do something.
weeks.
I want to do something.
We can reminisce some more. What's your favorite raid or something?
Well, while we're here, does anyone want to go kill the Frost Lord? I want to get one last shot to get the healing neck on my druid.
You got fucking smashed, I think.
What?
Oh, me and Epi sitting and doing arena.
I did so. I got a 10-inch dick out and just shoved it straight up him then.
We took get us killed, you know. We're shoving down dicks in PvP apparently.
That's a very random comment, Happy.
If you just listen, but I'm doing arena myself, and I did shove a 10-inch dick up him.
How do you guys play arenas? I'm curious. I mean, I've been playing arenas for many years, and I've never seen any like new cards. So how do you guys play?
What I do is
why you're losing.
instead of having arrows in my quiver, I just put a big bag of dicks on my back and just fucking fire them.
Yeah. So we play with one hand, you know.
That was Dotsy's original name, Dick's Fired.
That would have been a cool name.
I'm off today. I'll see you guys.
See ya.
See ya.
Better call it seed fires.
Yeah, that you wouldn't get blocked for that. You wouldn't, or well, you wouldn't. They wouldn't require a name change for that. So that would be a better name. But still sneakily lewd.
Everybody would know what it means.
Yeah. Did I fire my seeds? It's a spell.
Over the place.
All over.
I remember how we killed Illidan the first time. We did it was after the raid should have ended.
Yeah.
And there were days. No, let's just one more try.
I think we did like 2 or 3 one more tries.
I think even like 5-ish.
Yeah. We were stubborn that night.
Yeah, but
But
you
it was
showed
so
close
close.
a few times, yeah.
Yeah.